I'm Joey Baxter, CEO of Eventbox. I grew up surrounded by the arts, went to Cambridge University, became a drum and bass MC and performed to audiences in their thousands. Our Chief Technology Officer is Arthur Badera, seasoned start-upper and full-stack developer with years of experience in building performant web applications and functional, robust end-user interfaces. Our advisors are UK Managing Director of ticketing innovator CrowdSurge, the founder of a successful live and digital PR marketing agency, and the Strategy Director of Mother London, awarded Advertising Agency of the Decade in 2009. Eventbox is a music event discovery service that lets you listen to listings. Within 1 kilometre, or any distance, of where you are right now, you can listen to music from bands and DJs that will be performing tonight, or on any night, to figure out what you and others want to go to. 100 potential users we spoke to agreed that location is often a critical factor in deciding what to go to. Whether users want to find something near their home, work, place of study, the hotel they're staying in, or in an area that they love, or when they don't want to go too far because they're feeling lazy. Eventbox is there for them in all of these cases. The moment they hear something they like, within a short distance and time they'll be seeing them on stage. We changed the game by bringing this highly relevant but difficult to reach audience to venues, increasing live audiences and selling thousands of tickets that currently go unsold.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Unconvention. What if independent artists could play successful, sold-out shows to great audiences all across the UK, even in places they've never been to before? Okay, let's say I'm a great band from Preston. We've been going for a couple of years and we have a really loyal fan base. Every time we do a hometown show, hundreds of people turn up. But we want to spread our wings and play to new audiences. We've tried getting some shows in Liverpool and Leeds, but all the promoters want to know is how many tickets we're going to sell. And of course, no one knows us there yet. But hang on, surely Liverpool and Leeds is full of bands just like us. Maybe they're looking to spread their wings and build their fan base too. What if we could connect with those bands? We'd love to have them come and play in Preston. Our fans would love it, and maybe one day we could go and play with them. Well, kind of, but there's a bit more to it than that. Our idea is for a new kind of touring network called Off-Axis. A band joins the Off-Axis network. On joining, they're required to put on a show in their hometown in front of their fans. They use the Off-Axis website to identify a like-minded band from elsewhere in the country. They invite that band to play alongside them at the show. This visiting band gets to play to a brand new audience in a town where they've never been to before, and they have a real opportunity to start building a national fan base. Once the show is completed, the host band is awarded a credit to their account on the Off-Axis site. At the same time, the visiting band has a credit deducted from theirs. The credit earned by the host means they're now eligible to play an Off-Axis show in any other town where there's a like-minded artist who's part of the system. The harder the band works and the more artists they host in their hometown, the more credits they earn to play further afield, and the more opportunities to win new fans. All of the artists in the system have to be able to produce hometown shows with an audience of at least 70 people. Artists who cannot do this will not be eligible, but this provides a clear progression path for them to concentrate on building their local audience. The Off-Axis artists are matched by genre to ensure they are relevant to the audience they are playing to, and Off-Axis is free to use and non-exclusive. We believe that Off-Axis will result in thousands of new successful shows all across the country. In particular, it will open up towns and cities that might otherwise have been overlooked. For example, Brighton bands can play in Wrexham and Hull, or a band from Carlisle can play in Manchester or Derby. It will provide independent artists with a truly viable mechanism for developing national fan bases. We believe that the idea relates to all of the key areas that the fund is trying to address, but in particular it has the potential to offer unprecedented touring opportunities for more specialist genres, be that jazz or hip hop, as it provides a central point for artists across the country to connect and share audiences. The budget for the first year of Off-Axis will be around £30,000, and we're seeking £10,000 from this fund. We want to use this funding specifically for developing a recommendation system within the site, which is vital to ensure that the idea is scalable. We also want to use some of the funding to introduce as broad a range of genres as quickly as possible into the system. The beauty of Off-Axis is essentially we're only asking great artists to do what they do anyway, put on great shows. But by subscribing to an ethos and a system, they have the potential to open up opportunities in every town and city across the UK.
My name is Paul Archer, and I would like to apply for joining the dots with my game-changing idea, the Daredevil Project. Daredevil Project is a task game played using smartphones, where players interpret and carry out a series of one-word tasks in their own unique way and take pictures. We want to gamify live music and add a new dimension of fan interaction by allowing fans to connect with the artists. the music, the event, and each other. Each challenge is evidenced by a photo or video taken through an app and uploaded into a live feed of submissions. The judges award points to each one based on their entertainment factor, individuality, and creativity, with albums, tickets, and backstage passes as prizes for the winners. The one-word tasks allows players the flexibility to interpret them in their own way, limited only by their imagination. Think of it like an online multiplayer game, with leaderboards, etc., but played out in the real world. The game can drive the players to different venues and gigs, to different areas of a festival, and then share their support of bands on social media, gamifying their gig-going experience before and after the music has actually happened. For the bands, the game offers a different way to connect with their fans, but it also allows a different revenue model to fund their music. The game's hyperlocal nature means it's a unique model for brands to get players to truly interact with their sponsorship message and their products. This gives big brands the chance to interact with large numbers of smaller artists and fans who would never normally be able to get their attention, and then we could share the money between them. And then also, by becoming a Daredevil judge, an artist can earn a bit of cash whilst on the road. Bands and artists will be able to generate their own sets of tasks built around their own identity, exclusively for their fans. These challenges can be sold as in-app purchases, providing extra income, creating a flow of fan-generated promotional content on social media, and providing a little entertainment on the road between the gigs. We've been developing the game concept for the past year, initially using Twitter as a medium for photo upload, and now using a photo scavenger hunt platform developed in Canada. We would use the Joining the Dots seed corn funding to build our own platform built specifically for us. I hope you'll consider us. Thank you very much.